In this video, I want to share 4 tips with you that will help you to land your first job offer or interview in New Zealand. If you're already in New Zealand, perhaps you came over on a visitor visa, or perhaps your partner has already got a work visa, but you're still looking for a job and struggling a little bit. Here are some tips that might help you. So tip number 1, you can volunteer. You can go onto the volunteering website for New Zealand and find something that you find interesting or that you're able to do in your local town, and that will give you exposure. It will give you some local knowledge, local experience that you can put on your CV, and also sometimes you can get a reference letter from them. That's exactly what I did. I worked at a community house. Volunteering was only like a Friday and a Tuesday per week for a couple of weeks. A couple of months actually. I got a very good reference letter from that, which I could add into my job applications as a reference, which is a local reference, way much more value than a reference from your hometown, because it's New Zealand experience in the local town. So that is really a very good tip to do. Have a look at the volunteering website. In a community, in the job search strategy, we'll also have the link there so that you can see what is there that you can do in your free time, which you will have a lot of because you don't have a job yet, and maybe you can get that reference. You also get to know people. You get to connect with people, and connections leads to job interviews, opportunities. It's a really high value tip. Number 2, go to your local community house or your I-Centre as well and have a look on the information board. People might be advertising there that they need someone to help with something. There might be part-time jobs or casual jobs. It will be a very good connection. Also, they might have courses, like Reap will do a course, or the community house does pottery, embroidery, painting, all sorts of things, gardening. So attend some of those courses, get to connect with some of the locals. People are always curious when they hear your accent or they know that you're not from New Zealand, and you start talking, you start connecting with people, and that will open up some opportunities for you, and it just gives you a broader perspective of the community and the people, and it's really fun as well. Tip number 3, have a map of your town. Whether you do it online or on paper, doesn't really matter. But drive through your whole local town and take note of billboards or office centres, shopping centres, companies in their contact details, what kind of company it is. Maybe you'll find and spot some companies that might be able to use your skills or that potentially have a job for you. Not necessarily advertising a job. 75% of jobs in New Zealand, I've been told, that are filled are not even advertised. So just looking online for jobs, you might miss those hidden jobs that you didn't even know existed. But if you have a look at, in your local town where you're staying at the moment, what companies there actually are, that might give you some ideas to say, hang on a minute, there's an insurance company, there's an auditing company, there's a law firm, they might need my skills or have jobs for my skills. You might notice those, go onto their website, find the HR, and boom, there you have a contact. In New Zealand as well, people do prefer direct contact, so knocking on the door, walking in, dropping off your CV, or popping them a personal email or even a personal phone call goes a long way from just applying online. It makes you stand out. It makes you look like you've put in the effort and you take initiative. So that's really a very good tip. Tip number 4. Most towns and areas in New Zealand have their own little Facebook group. Like we're in Alexandra, they've got Alexandra Notice Board, and they've got a community group. Even the community house has got a Facebook page. So have a search, ask ChatGPT, have a Google search, go and ask at the community house. Locals will be able to tell you what are the Facebook groups that are worth following. You can also put your comments on there if you're looking for a job specifically, or if you're willing to volunteer or help people out while you find your job. That gives you a lot of information about your local town. It tells you what's going on, what's happening, things that you can attend while you do have the time, so that you can make those connections. Also, another thing link to the community. If you go and have a look at your Woolworths or your New World, your Foursquare, they usually have a board up where people have little cards in, jobs available, opportunities, things they need help with. That's really very good to go and have a look there, as well as apps for locals. So we have a central app, we have a Wanaka app, which is about an hour's drive from here. But on those apps, a lot of local companies actually advertise jobs on there, temporary jobs, part-time jobs, and full-time jobs. And you'll get a good idea of what's going on in your local community and options that are available there that you might not otherwise see on Seek and in big other platforms. People actually need to pay a lot of money to go on there. So these are the 4 tips. Number 1, volunteering. Number 2, go to the community house, participate in the community events, map your town, look and see what's around you, what might suit a job for you, and also go to local Facebook groups, grocery stores, and see what you can learn there. I hope this was helpful. Would really appreciate if you want to join our community. The link is at the bottom, and share what you've learned and share your wins.